सो हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। यहाँ पर मैं इकोसिस्टम का प्रोजेक्ट आपको शो करने जा रही हूँ। शो करने से पहले अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल। सो जो प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट होता है एक्नॉलेजमेंट से, मैं इसको पढ़ के आपको बताती हूँ। आई वुड लाइक टू एक्सप्रेस माई स्पेशल थैंक्स ऑफ ग्रेटिट्यूड टू आवर टीचर, यहाँ पर अपने टीचर का नाम, एज वेल एज आवर प्रिंसिपल, अपने प्रिंसिपल का नेम, who gave us the opportunity to make this project on the topic ecosystem, which helped me during a lot of research and I came to know about many new things, so I am very thankful to them. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents and friends who helped in making this project with a limited frame of time. Its introduction. So the environment involves both living organism and the non-living physical conditions. These two are inseparable but interrelated. For food, shelter, growth and development, all life system interact with the environment of life. Environment is the life supporting system. In the subject of ecology, the term ecosystem refers to the environment of life. It is the self-sustaining structural and functional unit of biosphere. An ecosystem may be natural or artificial, land-based or water-based. Artificial system may include a grow plant, a garden, a park or an aquarium. Second is ecosystem. The biotic and abiotic components of an environment habitat interact and maintain a balance between them. An ecosystem is a community of living organisms in a given area or in a habitat interacting with each other and with their non-living environment, weather, sun, water, soil, climate and atmosphere. Components of ecosystem. The two components of ecosystem are biotic component, abiotic component. Biotic component. The biotic component of ecosystem are all the life forms, plant, animals and microorganisms. They are grouped into producers, consumers and decomposers. They interact and affect each other also with the abiotic components. This is the diagram. So आप इसका प्रिंट आउट निकाल के नेक्स्ट पेज पे इसको आप पेस्ट कर सकते हैं। ये कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ इकोसिस्टम का डायग्राम है। एंड देन आपका टॉपिक होगा प्रोड्यूसर्स, ऑटोट्रॉप्स, ग्रीन प्लांट, ब्लू ग्रीन algae and some photosynthesis bacteria and producers or autotrophs. They produce food for themselves and for all other members of ecosystem. They capture sun's energy during photosynthesis and convert it into organic food. During photosynthesis, producers also release oxygen in the atmosphere. Oxygen is used by all life forms for respiration and release of energy. Second is consumers. Heterotrophs. Consumers depend directly or indirectly or on producers for food. All animals are consumers. Consumers are also called heterotrophs. They are put into three categories. Herbivorous. Primary consumers. They are animals which feed on plants or plant products. Herbivorous are also called primary consumers or first order consumers. Example are जैसे rabbit, mouse, goat, cattle, horse, etc. Seeds eating birds are also herbivorous. Second is carnivorous, secondary consumers. These are the animals which depend, यहाँ पर होगा prey नहीं, sorry, तो it's depend upon herbivorous primary consumers. Carnivorous that eat herbivorous are called primary carnivorous or secondary consumers. Example, fox, snake and small fishes are primary carnivorous. Carnivorous which prey upon primary carnivorous are called secondary carnivorous or tertiary consumers. Omnivorous. Animals that eat plants as well as animals are called omnivorous. Crow, human being and bear are omnivorous. Decomposers. Microorganisms, bacteria and fungi break down complex organic compounds from the damned and decaying remains of plants and animals and fecal matter into simple inorganic substance. These microbes absorb some nutrients and release others into the environment. These nutrients are utilized by the producers. Transformers. They are the special group of bacteria which disintegrate the simple organic substance into inorganic forms that are suitable for reuse by producers. The decomposers and transformers play a very important role in recycling of materials, minerals, and nutrients, and in maintaining the dynamic nature of the ecosystem. Abiotic, non living components. The way in which plants and animals grow and carry out their different activities is a result of interaction with several abiotic factors of environments. They can be classified as inorganic substances, minerals, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, sodium, potassium, their compounds, gases, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. They are involved in the cycling of nutrients in the ecosystem. Physical factors: air, soil, and water. Climatic factors: sunlight, temperature, pressure, humidity, and water. Edaphic factor: soil texture and topography, features of land surface. Air: all living organisms need to live. They breathe in air, take oxygen, and release carbon dioxide. Plants take in carbon dioxide gas from the air. They use it to make their food and give off oxygen gas as a byproduct, which is used by other living organisms for respiration. Soil: the type of soil, pH, amount of water it holds, available nutrients, etc., determine what type of organism can successfully live in or on the soil. Example: cattle in soil saturated with water is an essential part of the body of all organisms. No organism can survive without water. Light: sun is the ultimate source of light on the earth. Light intensity and its duration control the activity of organism. Temperature affects various activities of living organism. Most animals grow and survive within the range of 0 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. Humidity: atmospheric mixed moisture in the form of invisible vapor is known as humidity. Humidity is greatly influenced by the intensity of solar radiation, temperature, altitude, wind, water status of soil, etc. Wind: moving air is called wind. It is a vital environment factor. It affects plant and animals and even microorganisms. Food chain. Food chain is the feeding interaction between organisms of different population in an ecosystem. It compromises unidirectional flow of energy in the form of food from producers, green plant to consumers through a series of organisms that eat and are eaten by other organisms. Features of a food chain. Sun is the primary source of energy for all the food chain. Living beings are dependent on one another from their survivment. A goat eats grass and man eats goats as meat. Similarly, deer eats plant and is eaten by the tiger. This sequence of eating is being eaten from a food chain. A food chain has following features. Every food chain being with green plant, which are called producers because they produce food from inorganic molecules. Animals are called consumers because they consume or eat the food producers by green plant. Animals that eat plants are called primary consumers and are herbivorous. Animals that eat herbivorous are called secondary consumers. So this is the diagram. You can draw it, or you can take print out of this diagram. It's depend on you. So on the next page, a food chain may even include tertiary consumers. A food chain basically consists of 3 steps. Each steps represent a trophic level: producers, primary consumers, or secondary consumers. All living organisms form one or the other trophic level in a food chain. Producers form the first trophic level, herbivores form the second trophic level, carnivores form the third trophic level, and top carnivores form the fourth trophic level. Food web. The network of several interconnected food chain is called a food web. Various food is an ecosystem do not operate in isolation. They operate in the form of a food web. One organism may contain its food from different source. It means in a food web consumers have more than one source. Each herbivorous is usually eat more than one type of producers, and each carnivorous preys upon more than one type of herbivorous. ऑन द नेक्स्ट पेज आप ये दोनों डायग्राम को वहाँ पर पेस्ट कर लेंगे, या चाहे तो उसको ड्रॉ भी कर सकते हैं या इसका प्रिंट आउट निकाल सकते हैं. And then ecological pyramid. An ecological pyramid is a graphic representation of the number of individual, their biomass or amount of accumulated energy at different trophic level in a food chain of an ecosystem. Accordingly, ecological pyramid are of following three types: pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, and pyramid of energy. Pyramid of numbers. The pyramid of numbers shows the number of individuals at each trophic level in a food chain of an ecosystem. Pyramid of numbers shows producers from the first trophic level and base of ecological pyramid. They are maximum in numbers. The number of consumers gradually produce at each trophic level from base of the top. The primary consumers or herbivores on the second trophic level are less than producers. The second consumers or primary carnivores at third trophic level, and finally the tertiary consumers or secondary carnivores fourth trophic level become much less in number. अब नेक्स्ट पेज पे आप ये दोनों डायग्राम को वहाँ पर पेस्ट कर लीजिएगा या ड्रॉ कर लीजिएगा. ये पिरामिड ऑफ नंबर इन अ ग्रास लैंड इकोसिस्टम का डायग्राम है. एंड देन लास्ट में कंक्लूजन. द इकोसिस्टम ऑफ द नेचुरल वर्ल्ड सपोर्ट द वेब ऑफ लाइफ. Energy flows from the sun, and one species waste is another species food. Matter cycle through ecosystem, creating a balance like all other living things. Humans depend on ecosystem to provide their needs for several and to recycle waste. An ecosystem is balanced when the natural animals and plant and non-living or components are in harmony. There is nothing to describe the balance. With increasing population, change in migratory patterns and rise of human population, many ecosystems are in danger of losing that harmony. Thank you so much, and if you like my video, so please do subscribe my channel and share my video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.